Arsenal secured a crucial victory over Liverpool in a pivotal match of the season. From initially being doubted for their championship aspirations, the Gunners returned with great strength to assert their resilience and capabilities. While Liverpool posed challenges for Arsenal in the previous season, and Manchester City was the formidable opponent, this season saw Arsenal overcoming all obstacles to reach new heights. Before the epic battle with Liverpool, even the Gunners faithful were not overly optimistic about their team's chances of securing points, as the Reds were on a winning streak, and of course, it's extremely difficult to defeat Jurgen Klopp's army. The final score was 3-1. Naturally, Arsenal's victory was highly convincing. The scorers were Saka, Martinelli, and Trossard. However, quietly contributing and playing a significant role was a very special factor. None other than Jorge Luis Frello Filho, also known as Jorginho, who seemed to have no future at the Emirates Stadium. The Italian midfielder hadn't started any Premier League matches since November last year. Even the former Chelsea player himself may have realised that his peak time was over. His most prominent role for Arsenal at the moment is mostly spiritual. He has a significant influence on the Gunners' young players. However, after the dramatic 90 minutes last Sunday, Jorginho displayed top-tier football and reminded fans of a midfielder that the entire Premier League has always coveted. With calm and composed play, Jorginho covered the entire field, not only providing solid moral support for his teammates but also ensuring rhythm in the game and becoming a perfect long-range interceptor for David Raya's goal. His outstanding performance helped the Italian veteran win the Player of the Match award, despite not directly scoring or assisting any goals. But a single swallow does not make a spring. If it weren't for Jorginho alone, Arsenal wouldn't have achieved such a convincing victory. Declan Rice's robust playing style facilitated Jorginho to comfortably showcase his strengths. Overall statistics show that Liverpool had slightly more ball possession with 57%. However, Arsenal was the dominating side throughout the game. The Gunners' expected goals ratio was 3.5, while Liverpool's was only 0.37. This somewhat demonstrates how stuck Jurgen Klopp's side was during the match. And of course, Arsenal's midfield, particularly Jorginho, played a crucial role in causing this deadlock for Liverpool. Statistics on SofaScore showed that the Italian midfielder had an 85% pass success rate, not outstandingly high, but each pass to his teammates was creative and game-changing. Additionally, even without the ball, the former Chelsea midfielder was remarkable. He was present at all the hotspots on the field to support his teammates in intercepting opponents' passes or even fouling when necessary. Liverpool's midfielders are all top-notch names, but on the day they faced Jorginho, they seemed to have encountered their nemesis. Few know that before the match, Jorginho had been dealing with physical pain, yet he still chose to take the field and endure the pain to support the club in challenging times. In the post-match press conference, alongside praising the goal-scoring players, coach Mikel Arteta couldn't stop lauding Jorginho's efforts and flawless performance. The Spanish strategist shared, "Jorginho produced an unbelievable performance. I always say he is a role model. He's been through a lot of pain due to an ongoing issue for several months. He doesn't want to stop. He tried to play with that injury. He still trains, always the first one on the field and the last one to leave. For all the kids at the club, if you want to look at someone to emulate, just follow Jorginho. He's achieved everything, but if you ask him not to play or play only a minute, he'll happily comply. If you ask him to play 90 minutes at that pace, he's ready. I'm very lucky to have players like him. This is a match where I put all my mind. I imagined how we needed Jorginho. He's a very intelligent player. His best quality is helping those around him improve. He connects everyone. I think Jorginho was the best player in this match. Every time the Gunners face difficulties, it seems there's always a hero to rescue the team from the direst situations. While Declan Rice has often shone brightly with crucial goals, Jorginho tends to make a quieter impact. It's a fact that very few former Chelsea players who transferred to Arsenal have had a smooth career transition, with the most recent examples being Willian and David Luiz. Jorginho experienced this firsthand when he switched to wearing the Emirates Stadium's jersey. A few seasons ago, Arsenal's leadership always aimed for Moses Caicedo. However, the Gunners couldn't compete with Chelsea. Eventually, they opted to bring in Jorginho as a firefighting solution when Thomas Partey was injured in the latter part of the previous season. Although not initially expected much from Jorginho, after relentless efforts, has built trust at the Emirates and garnered much affection from teammates, coaches, and fans alike. Even Martin Odegaard, when injured, entrusted the Italian midfielder with the captain's armband. Not only professionally, but the former Chelsea player also became a bridge between Mikel Arteta and the young players. Many times, Jorginho has been seen continuously urging and directing teammates on the field, even actively marking opponents. After the victory against Burnley in mid-November last year, Mikel Arteta shared, "Jorginho's playing style, training, and support for the team really pleased me." In this match, too, the Italian midfielder, though not as prominent as the attacking players, as usual, diligently controlled the game's tempo to help Arsenal dominate completely. Another statistic also shows that he successfully completed 100% of his passes in the final third of the pitch. Jorginho himself is extremely happy wearing the Arsenal jersey. The Italian midfielder shared, "When I told my family about moving to Arsenal to play, they were really excited. Arsenal is a huge club, and the club's current situation is very positive. I like Arsenal's style of play. What we do here is very exciting. It's something I've been looking for a long time, and what they demonstrate is truly amazing. All I can say is I feel really good, I'm really happy here. At Arsenal, I'm just thinking about tomorrow." Despite the uncertainty of playing time, every time Jorginho is fielded, he always demonstrates all his values. Not only professionally, but he's also a spiritual leader that Arsenal needs to support the young players during challenging times. After his excellent performance against Liverpool last weekend, it's likely that Jorginho's position will continue to be on the bench. However, whenever facing difficulties or deadlock, Mikel Arteta will know who to turn to in order to change the situation. There have been many rumours suggesting that Jorginho may leave when the season ends. If that were to happen, his remaining journey at the Emirates would be truly memorable, and what could be more special than if he were to depart after tasting the glory of winning the Premier League with Arsenal. Jorginho has been on a remarkable journey at another London club. Despite not featuring frequently, his presence always brings a sense of reassurance to the fans. Ultimately, it must be affirmed that Jorginho is like a silent hero, and who knows, he might be the factor to bring sweet success to the Gunners as this season draws to a close.